not only do you understand what we're doing, it's that understanding of the clients. And you talk about three generations. These are high net worth families where three generations, 90% of the time, the wealth goes poof. How about you walk our listeners through what those three generations are and give some characteristics of each one?
Absolutely. Now, I have to default to stereotypes, but it'll be helpful, I think, for this particular conversation. So, the first generation, called G1, that's the wealth creator generation. And all the stereotypes that come to mind about a wealth creator: entrepreneurial, hardworking, roll up your sleeves and do it, all that, those good values that tend to follow a wealth creator. And one of the mistakes that a wealth creator does or makes is that they are often, I mean, you know the stories probably almost as well as I do. I've heard hundreds of stories about these wealth creator generation, like a manufacturing business. I mean, literally changing their kids' diapers on the floor of the manufacturing floor. I mean, it's like they're working 60, 70 hours a week. They've devoted their life to making this go, and the last thing they want to do with their success is make their kids go through that same hazing, shall we call it, that they went through. So it's very well intended. So that's the wealth creator generation. The second generation, they were the babies getting their diapers changed on the factory floor, right? They grew up around this. So they see the values, they see the hard work. So the first generation creates it. The second generation statistically maintains it. And then the third generation, all they didn't grow up on the factory floor, so to speak. It kind of just looks like magic to them. You just show up and you have it. You have success. So they have a tendency to squander the wealth because they're disconnected from the core values, the discipline of hard work, all that comes along with that. And again, it just looks kind of easy. You just show up and you get to live in this great big house and drive nice cars and so forth and so on. So that's the primary reason for that failure in the third generation.